It's that time again for another not-so-normal gaming podcast, featuring your hosts, Mr. Techno Squeak.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Nostalgic Dan 1.
Everything I feel is in this sword. Good.
Come on!
And Quick Freeze 4.
Don't worry. I'll handle the bad guys.
This is a podcast you want to listen to, but first, you gotta press start. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Press Start Podcast. This is episode 51. God, we're fucking old.
Yeah. So
Is that all we get is, yeah. We're old.
Well, we're old, so, you know, we don't want to
Our
talk
bones are about
much.
to break and shit.
About to go
But
into a home.
We should go into a home. Techno's home.
Yay!
Very good.
I don't know. I don't know what I guess we could just play games.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go drinking or
I want to play
go to
shuffleboard.
strip.
I want to play shuffleboard in your house.
Why?
Because that's what old people do.
Yeah.
At least that's what I heard, anyway.
I've seen a couple old people play shuffleboard.
Oh, well, there you go. So as you guys heard, we got the awesome, great Mr. Techno Squeak, and he likes shuffleboard.
Sure. Yeah.
Woohoo! Good job there. And we have a famous member from the awesome Brave Vesperia Guild,
Yeah.
Nostalgic Dan 1. How are you?
I'm doing pretty swell. Adventure's going well.
Swell. Swell's such a great word.
God damn it.
What's wrong with now? What's wrong?
Dude, I couldn't get into that guild because I haven't finished
Of course.
Vesperia yet.
You're off. Drop the call. Drop him. Get off the thing. But anyway, we have a very, very important guest. This guest, I don't know what happened to this guest in the past. He left YouTube. He went off to the moon. I don't know, hung out there for a long, long time. But now he's back from the moon. The legend himself, Megamancave. Kevin, how are you?
Man, I was just trying to contain my excitement there. You're talking about this Vesperia guild?
I know, it actually is a pretty good guild.
Yeah, it's an awesome good.
Oh, man, thanks for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it. It's crazy, you know. You guys are a year old today, and that's it's kind of creepy when you think about it. But, you know, we'll get past the surface and look towards brighter horizons. You guys are doing great. This is a great podcast. I've been having the pleasure of listening to it, so good on you there.
And you being our very first guest returns.
Yes, we have.
I know. What are the odds? I did it just for you guys.
No,
I thought you did it because Techno asked you.
Oh, yeah.
he forced them. He's like, you better be on, or else.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the real reason.
As long as it works, that works for me. So why don't you tell people who you are, what you do, why you left YouTube and came back, and all that wonderful jazz.
Well, for those who don't know me, I run a channel over called the Megamancave, and I have started around October 2010 and went for a good solid year. You know, it was a good year, and in October of last year, I hit quite a large speed bump, and I had my account hacked, and I was unfortunately unable to get my account back for quite some time, and you know it was a little devastating because it was that point in my channel. I was just starting to find my groove, and you know I was having a lot of fun making videos and whatnot, and you know you just have something like that happen, but you know eventually I got it back, and I was just starting a new job, so I didn't really want to start right away again, and waited a little bit, and you know, here I am. The rest is history. It seems like it's only been about 5 minutes since I was last on, but it's been over 10 months, so it's just great to be, you know, great to watch everybody's videos again, and just refamiliarize myself with the community. A lot of new people out there now, so I gotta get caught up in the groove,
Yeah, there's a lot of new people. A lot of new podcasts, too.
No, yeah.
I know. Not enough time in the day to listen to all of them. Especially this one. This one sucks.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's actually true. I'm kidding.
No, you guys, it's really cool, to see everybody grow, and we all know All Gen Gamers losing Johnny not too long ago, and Metal Jesus, he's a great addition to their podcast, and they're still going strong, and I think it's funny because I think they were the ones who in our smaller gaming community kind of originated that and my gosh, Jumble Junkie.
Yeah, okay.
What's his podcast?
OKS.
Yeah. I think they kind of originated it between the two of them, and there's just been so many popping up here and there, and it's great to hear everybody doing that. It's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I know I have a lot of fun doing this one, so.
Yeah, and that should be one of the main reasons that you do start up a podcast.
Yeah.
Way to contribute.
Techno's always so enthusiastic. It's been a while, Techno. We
Yeah,
haven't
Techno,
talked for a while.
Dude, seriously, where have you been?
I missed you.
Dude, I've been in Seattle. Hell yeah, for PAX Prime.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
Why was it amazing?
Elaborate.
Okay. Well, for anyone that doesn't know, I went to PAX Prime, and I also went to GameWorks, and at GameWorks, I met and played Justin Wong at Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and got my ass handed to me on a silver platter.
Oh, come on. I expected more.
Come on, dude. Did you fight him naked?
That would have distracted him. You would have had an advantage.
Yeah, I know. I should have thought of that.
Dude,
I should have.
Did you fight him as E Honda? He's kind of naked.
No, I didn't.
Ah.
That's all.
No, I saw that picture though. I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, I knew, or I know what he looks like, and I was like, holy shit, is that really him? And, everyone was like, oh my god, Justin Long, hey, how are you doing? I was like, oh, yep, that's Justin. And so I, just waited in line to play him, and yeah, he whooped my ass pretty hard. And also, I was very, very surprised. Like, I was in shock. I actually met Johnny at GameWorks. And, like, he wasn't, he wasn't going to PAX. I think he was coming back from a road trip. He was going to Oregon or something. And, like, I see Kim for, like, first, because, I'm kind of looking at women there.
Well, we hope so.
So, and then I see this blonde, curly-haired bastard. I'm like, no way. It's fucking Johnny. And, like, yeah. It fucking... Because here's the thing. I really wanted to meet Johnny at PAX, since it was my first time going, and hearing him that he didn't get tickets because all the, the fucking,
Scalpers.
Yes, thank you. And, I was pissed, and then all of a sudden, I see him, and I'm like, yes! And...
You choked him?
No. I don't think that would be good.
Yeah. Huh.
That wouldn't,
That's what it sounded like.
No, that's what I sounded like. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god. I just think of all those memes like that.
And, yeah. Games I played at PAX. I played the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, which me and Pete talked about. And they all used Sega used PS3s for all their stuff, and the frame rate was a bit off. So hopefully it's just that, PS3 version and not the 360, because I think everyone's going to get the 360 version like they did with the first game. So, yeah.
Man, that first game was so good. That's still my second favorite kart racer of all time. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Who do you play as?
Who do I play as?
Well, you and Techno, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh, I play as usually Knuckles or Shadow, depending.
Yeah, you really want to know?
Yeah.
Amy?
Yeah, Amy, right?
Please be Amy.
Eggman and Amy.
Eggman and who?
Amy.
All right. All right.
Good man.
Just because of you bastards.
I always play Billy Hatcher.
Oh, he's cool.
Billy Hatcher!
I love the little chicken boy.
I still haven't unlocked anyone though. So.
Well, you don't need to. You got Amy. You got your bitch.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta get Opa Opa, man.
Oh.
Yeah. But also played the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale or Royal or whatever you want to call it. And I have to say, if people, call it a rip-off of Smash Brothers, but I fucking love that game. I love it, love it, love it. And you can guess who I played as?
The Fan Princess?
Yeah, it better be. Ratchet and Clank.
Nope.
Damn it.
Hold on. You...
Nathan
Sackboy.
Nope.
Nathan Drake.
Nope.
Daddy.
Okay, well, it can't be Jack and Daxter, because they suck.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Come on. I whooped everyone's ass with Jack and Daxter. Yep, I won. Sorry.
So why is it so good?
Dude, it's because it's pretty much like Smash Brothers. That's why I like it. And, I was a PlayStation kid. I wasn't N64 kid. I mean, I did have the 64, but I first had the PlayStation, and I grew up on those, titles that was first, out for the PlayStation. And, I got the PS2, and, after the Dreamcast failed, and
It's okay.
But, yeah. But, yeah. I love the characters.
Nice.
Wait, you said you played as Jack and Daxter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed in him, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ratchet.
I would have played as Parappa the Rapper, but that's just me.
I would play as Ratchet and Clank.
Shit. I'm trying to think of what else I played. I played the Knots HD, which is good. Sonic Adventure 2 HD. It felt kind of loose, the controllers were, or the control.
For Sonic?
Yeah, for Sonic Adventure 2, but it might have been just me being, known to play that game with a Dreamcast controller. So, yeah. I also played this game called Loadout, which is, it looks like I went up to their booth and it looked like Team Fortress 2, but the cool thing about this game, it's going to be on Steam. They're running a closed beta, so you can like sign up for the beta, and on their website. And what's cool about this game is you make the guns. There's no classes in it. You make, say what I made was a four barrel rocket launcher, which you charged up, and whenever you shot it out and it hit an enemy or something, these like little explosions would go out, and I would scream, "Explosions everywhere!"
Oh my God.
It was awesome.
It's amazing.
Way to promote.
Yeah.
Promoting.
And, you can make to where you have a healing weapon. Like, I think you get, 2 weapons overall, and you can make a healing weapon or, go all out and destroy people, and then have someone on your team have a healing weapon. So
Sounds interesting.
yeah. I bought some Dreamcast games.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tell us about the swag. There's a lot of
Yeah.
swag.
What swag did you get me, Dan, and Kevin?
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
Come on.
Damn it.
Come on, Kevin wants swag.
I wanted one of those Kirby shirts so bad. You had no
Oh
idea.
my god. Yes.
I'm so
the
jealous.
pink ones?
Yes.
Yeah, the pink Kirby's,
Wanted
yeah.
that so bad.
Ask Pete. He has one.
Pete should
Yeah, but he
get
has one.
Oh, he'll give it to you.
hey, is it really true at PAX? Like I haven't been, but that they have eBay little kiosks set up and stuff, so you can mail stuff out and sell it.
I didn't see anything like that.
Somebody was telling me that. I'm like, I don't understand. I know they have FedEx little kiosks that you can send stuff home to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have anything like that at PAX East.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm trying to fucking upload a pickups video, and my Sony Vegas is being retarded, so yeah.
What version are you using?
Oh god, I don't know. I have no idea.
Did you get Adobe Premiere?
Alright.
sold.
I'll do that.
Just because I told you.
Yeah,
So-
might as well.
You should be a
That was
fucking
easier-
salesman.
easier than I thought.
So, my question to you, Techno, is did you play the Wii U?
No, I did not. There was so many fucking people over there. I watched the Zombie U, which looks amazing. Where Zombie U, where you're shooting people and say you have to reload. There is no, you don't press start and reload. There's nothing like that. You have to reload, and that zombie's still coming after you when you're reloading. It's one hit kill, which I love, for a zombie game, and yeah, it looked pretty awesome.
Not to bash your praising the game, but I was talking to Pete, and he was telling me about that game, and he was telling me every time you kill a zombie and you loot them, he kept getting these messages would you like to transport this item to your inventory, for every single item. And he said it was kind of getting a little annoying.
Well, see, I didn't play it, so I might have, just.
There might be an option for that too, just HUD displays, and if you want text to appear or not.
Yeah, I was talking to him about the Wii U, and he was very unimpressed about it. He was like, all the games were generic. We've seen them before. There was nothing special. He said he's still gonna pick one up day one, but
Yeah.
he didn't seem all that impressed about it. I'm pretty sure he's going to talk about it on All Gen Gamers, so I don't want to go too much into what he said, but he was very unimpressed with it. So, which is a shame.
Yeah, I'm not very hyped either.
Now, see if they showed off Zelda.
Yeah, and there's been rumors.
Like, oh my god!
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
I'd be first in line for that bitch.
Did you play any 3DS games there?
I played Super Mario 2, which is already out, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I played Epic Mickey Power of Illusion.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
How's that?
Yeah. Well, me and Pete played it, and he has the same. He said the same thing I was thinking. In those, and like, it's a great platformer, but when you get to like a door or something blocking your way, you have to like paint or like erase something to unlock the door, and there's a bunch of that shit in there, and it kind of slows down the game. So
Well, that's what Mickey has, right? He has a paintbrush with him.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right or wrong?
I think you're right. Yeah,
Okay.
but it really slows down the game.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
So,
Did you play Adventure Time?
no, I didn't see that there. So,
Oh, I was talking to Pete, and he said that was the best 3DS game that was there. Was
Really?
Adventure Time.
Been interested in that. I just wasn't sure, like, the quality of it, if it'd be a good game.
He says it's just like the Legend of Zelda: The Adventures of Link for the original Nintendo. It's just like that.
Wow.
That's cool. I haven't even looked into it, so I thought it was like a platformer for the longest time.
Yeah, he says it's like the Adventures of Link. So, did you reserve that, Dan? I recommend you reserve it if you haven't.
No, I want to, but I think it's a good deal too. For like $40, you get like a kind of semi-collector's edition. But yeah, especially after hearing that, I'm a little more interested now.
Yeah, I recommend you get the collector's edition because it comes with like a stylus and all this other stuff. I recommend it. And
Yeah, it's cool to hear.
so is that it, Techno? About PAX? Did you meet up with people?
Yeah. You two meet up on Saturday. Met a bunch of people. A lot of there weren't that many that I from past PAX videos I saw because all the scalpers did that crap, and but I met Metal Jesus, Pete, and Gamester and Jason Honey and Movie Star Kitten, and I actually went to eat sushi with Pete, Comeback Kid, Movie Star Kitten, and Ballin' Nick for first time eating sushi, which I have to say wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
What kind did you have?
I had octopus and something called a California Crunch or California Roll.
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
Had like snow crab.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
yeah, it was pretty good.
So since this was like your first experience, like tell me like what's your overall reaction when you walked into like the expo area for the first time?
Oh, that's when he walked in naked.
Yeah, he was like, here I am. Good.
Well, I wasn't like blown away because really it was spread out like shit, and I like Sega and Sony and fucking others were over to the left, and then you had like these others to the right, and then Nintendo's like somewhere fucking else, and yeah, I don't know.
They were fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
I just like the spread out like shit thing.
Spread out, literally.
But I mean, the reason why I wasn't like blown away, because you know I've been to QuakeCon and other stuff, so I liked it though. So
Well, that's good. Now the important question is, what swag did you get us?
Yeah. Like I said, I wanted that Kirby shirt, so, man,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
damn it.
You should have been there blowing some bubble gum.
I wanted that Mega Man going after Amy statue.
That's
Get
a
it.
rare one.
Yeah, get it.
Dude, Capcom doesn't like Mega Man. I thought you knew that.
Well, that is true.
It's still on the moon.
It's really sad when you get so hyped about a Mega Man game getting released, and it's not even like an actual retail release. It's a homebrew release.
Yeah.
Kevin, did you hear about that new one for the ISO device?
Which one are you talking about?
That social Mega Man game?
Oh my god.
I forget what is it called? It's a Mega Man crossover.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're making that.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Kevin, did you meet Mega Man over when you were up at the moon?
Did you find him?
I actually, I didn't meet Mega Man, but I did meet Dr. Wily because he was kind of banished up there, so.
Oh, okay.
Him and Gravity Man.
Yeah.
Gravity Man. Starman.
Starman, yeah.
Astro Man.
There's too many.
Galaxy Man.
Yep, there you go. He's got one.
There you go. Dan, name a space man.
All that's coming to mind is semen for the Dreamcast.
There you go. Dr. Wily built semen. And he's on the moon.
We need to save Seabad.
Can't forget about like Jupiter and there's too many.
From Mega Man 5, all the star droids. Awesome, I'm glad you had fun, Techno.
Yeah, me too.
Yay.
The time! Who's got the time?
It's question time!
Alright guys, our first question of tonight is, we have awesome questions from awesome people. Are you excited, Techno?
Yes, I am.
Dan, are you excited?
Yes, explosions everywhere.
Explosions are...
Boom, bitch.
Kevin, are you ready?
Oh, I'm always ready.
Good. That's like exactly what I want to hear. And our first question comes from Jason Hayes, and he says, if you guys could have a game based on an old retro cartoon, such as He-Man, Thundercats, what would it be, or what would it feature, and why?
They kinda already made mine.
What is it?
Transformers.
Oh, come on now.
That's kind of a cop-out answer, man.
Well, I wasn't born in the 80s. I was born in the 90s.
You were born in the night... Fuck that, you're off the podcast.
Yeah, you bastard.
Go back in
Yeah,
time
I
to
was
the
born
80s.
in 1990.
Go back in the 80s and get born. God, what the hell? Alright, so Transformers?
Sure.
Alright. Mine's easy, too. Mine would definitely be He-Man. Because it's the first superhero cartoon that I ever fell in love with when I was a kid. They did make a He-Man game for the GBA, but it kind of sucked. And it was rumored they were going to make one for the PS2, but it never came out to my knowledge. So I would really like maybe a good hack and slash like He-Man game. I think that would be pretty awesome, and especially if you could transform back and forth between He-Man and Prince Adam. I think that would be awesome.
Thundercats. Ho! Yeah.
You pick Transformers, dude. You can't go back. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Kevin, what would you pick?
Oh, well,
Probably Gem, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
You're talking about He-Man. The only thing I could think of was that video that I've been stuck on recently. The hey yeah, like the He-Man video. You've seen that, right? You haven't seen that, right?
No, but I want to.
Oh my God! If you after the podcast, just type into YouTube, "Hey yeah." You'll find it. I guarantee you. It's one of the. It's entertaining, but I don't want to get too sidetracked. I was born in the '80s, but
Good man.
I wasn't really as into the '80s cartoons as the '90s cartoons, and I'm gonna kind of cheat a little bit. One cartoon that came out in the '90s that never saw a video game that I know of is you guys remember from Toonami Reboot?
Oh my
Yes.
God! Yeah.
Yes.
That show was awesome, and I'd love to see some kind of game associated with that. Even though that series is long dead, but it'd be cool to see a reboot. No pun intended. You know?
Reboot.
Dude, I'd love to see a good SWAT Cats game.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Wait, they have one on the Super Nintendo.
It's not good.
Sorry.
I said good SWAT Cats game.
What about you, Dan?
I had no idea. A lot of cartoons I could think of, I'd already had a game, or, now that I think of it, there really isn't any, really solid, good G.I. Joe games. So I think that'd be interesting, especially a new modern adaptation of it, if it's just an action game, over-the-top action game. That'd be
You
fun.
made one based on the movie.
No, that's garbage, because it's
I know
based
it's
off the movie.
I didn't say it was good.
Yeah, that's why I should do something like Transformers, where you just kind of get away from that and just make a new property.
That's a good idea. I like that one.
Yeah, you have a seal of approval.
Alright, that's all I needed.
Alright, but I see our next question comes from Blake, from Blake's Game Room, and this one is pretty much just for Kevin. It says, how does Kevin feel being back in the community?
Ooh. Yeah, I saw that question. He actually posted it twice, so I'm going to answer it twice in a row in the same exact manner. Just for formalities, but oh man, I wouldn't say I never left the community, because when you're not making videos, you're still going to watch people's videos. I don't look at IGN or any of those game sites for game reviews or anything. I just check the gaming community, because in my opinion, those people are more personable. Those people's tastes, and you'll know based on their kind of reviews what you'll think of games. I don't know if you guys do the same thing or not, but I never really left. So, but starting to make videos again and everything, I kind of came back at a good time, I think. And there's a lot of new people on, and a lot of channels I just recently subscribed to, and it's good, to be back and just full of ideas and whatnot. I don't know. It's not really too long of an answer.
Are you going to answer it twice?
I thought you were going to answer it twice. Now do all that over again.
I wish I had the Dragon app up so I could have, looked at everything that I just said and say it all again. You said crayon? No, I said YouTube. Put it there. I don't know. It's good to be back, and it's just great to talk to you guys.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I totally agree too about the, I'd rather trust people in the YouTube community's opinion on a game over IGN or all these other big sites.
Yeah, have you guys ever been turned by a game? I know, for me, when I initially saw the reviews for El Shaddai, I was like, oh man, that game's gonna suck. And then I saw Pete's review on it. That's what actually made me go out and buy the game. I'm like, oh man, this actually does look kind of cool. And I'll tell you what, I'm really glad that I did, because that game was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you. Actually, in games we've been playing, there's a game that I'm going to talk about that I saw somebody talk on YouTube about that I picked up and purchased, and I love it. So I'll be talking about that later on.
Is it Mary-Kate and Ashley's Magic Mystery?
No, it's
Adventure.
that's the one.
Oh, thank God.
That's the one. Oh my god, I got that thing yesterday, and I don't know. I just been playing it. I've been totally naked playing it, and it's just like this is fantastic. You know, it's just god. The only thing better would be Techno sitting right next to me with his Amy plush in his hand,
God.
oh my god, Barbie's Horse Adventure. Oh, fucking fantastic. Kevin, you should come over sometime. And we'll play co-op.
Oh, usually if the game's naked with horses, it doesn't really turn out so well.
Well,
True.
I have cookies.
Alright, I'm in.
Alright, sweet. Alright, but our next question comes from Psycho6, and he asks, what games have you guys beat in one sitting?
First time you ever played it, or just in general?
I don't know. I think he means like, you know, you bought a new game, sat down, and just beat it straight through without getting up. That's the way I see it.
Resident Evil 4 times.
Resident Evil.
And one not.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Woo! That's like longer than a 6-hour game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's it? You just played it 4 times in a row, just nonstop. That's
Yeah.
epic. It's epic.
I love that game.
Yeah, it's great.
See, I think I got an answer. Spirit Camera for the 3DS. It's not a long game. It's only like 3 hours. I played the first God of War for the PSP, which I think is called Chains of Olympus. Again, that's not very long. It's like 6 hours. Yeah, probably that one. Mega Man 10.
Yep, me too.
There's a couple. There's kind of like, you know, usually just like the really short 5 to 6 hour games. I can do it, but those three pop in my head right now.
I don't know.
Earthbound.
Earthbound? That's a good one.
Yep. Definitely not my first try, that's for sure.
For me, I just think of indie games, so like, I beat Dead Pixel, which was interesting, on the Xbox Live Indie Marketplace. Took like 2 hours. The Walking Dead episodes, I played all those through like without stopping until I finished them. And Sound Shapes for the PS3. Yeah. No big games like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Mega Man 10. I know there's definitely more, like Super Mario Brothers 3, probably a couple times. Maybe some of the older games. None that are really coming to me right now, but I definitely played Earthbound through without stopping once, and I would, you know, it's my favorite game of all time, but I would never recommend doing that because an RPG without stopping, like, obviously, besides bathroom and food breaks, but I don't advise that unless you're doing like a gaming for charity marathon. 49 hours and what, like 26 minutes I think it took.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yep.
I don't think I could do that.
Nope. I slept for like 32 hours afterward. It felt like, at least.
He's just tired thinking about it.
I know. Right now, I just made tired. Damn it.
Get a little Nessens running in your head.
Yeah, well, I'm counting Nesses. It was great being on. I'm going to be catching some Z's back in the computer chair.
Just hear someone snoring for the next hour.
And now I'm thinking of Catherine because I talked about Nesses, which are sheep, and that game.
Stray sheep.
Trying to get off on a tangent, but you guys ever play that game?
Yes.
You've all played it, right? At least tried it.
I got the art book, but
Talk about loving that game. I almost beat that game in one sitting. I had to stop because I played like 6 hours the first day when I got it, and I put like another 5 hours to beat it the next day.
Oh, it's so good, but like if you try the did you try the Babel stages at all?
I did.
Did you beat any of them?
I got really close to beating the first one. I was literally like, I think it's like 150 for the first one, and I got to like 142 or something.
You know, I got so like into playing that, and I played it so much for so long, like in each sitting, that I would be at work and I'd be talking to someone, and I would just see myself moving the blocks. Like,
Yeah.
once I was talking to someone, I'm like, okay, I gotta stop playing this.
It's a great game.
Okay, see, moving on. Our next question, actually, it's not a question, it's a comment, and it's from Regular Hashbrick. He says, "Hey guys, I love the Press Start podcast. I just discovered your podcast from a friend, listened to episode 1, and I loved it. I hope you guys all continue making videos. I will enjoy watching them all." So, thank you, return
Thank you.
Hashbrick.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, it's really great. I appreciate these comments, so that's why I'm including them. Techno, say thank you.
Techno's
Thank
ungrateful.
you.
There you go.
What? Come on.
Come on, be grateful.
It's
I
great
am.
getting those positive comments, man. It's almost as I don't know. The bad ones sometimes are almost just as cool too.
Yeah.
Like-
They make me laugh.
Someone who you guys, here's a good video idea for you guys. And I know everyone here has gotten a negative comment once, at least once. And
Yep.
Plenty of times.
I get them multiple times, and
Oh.
I love them so much.
I love them too.
What I was thinking about, I was like, you should make a video where you take screenshots of all the negative comments you've received. And like,
I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen those types of videos.
there's some dude left a comment on my Dark Souls video. He's like, yeah, the guy at GameStop. He's like, yeah, Dark Souls is the best game ever. And so I went and played it, and I think Dark Souls is the best game ever of all time. And it's like, I understand exactly how he was talking when he was writing.
So what's the most funniest like negative comment you guys have received?
Oh god.
Oh my God, you're so fat. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I commented back. I'm like, oh my God, you are so fucking right.
It's like, well, Lottie fucking die.
My God, that's awful. Someone would say that though. That's not very. Oh wait! This is a negative comment, but one of the last videos I posted, somebody's like, "Hey, I was just wondering, are you Middle Eastern? Because you look like and I'm like, I don't even know what to say about that because I'm almost 100% Irish. What do you mean?
See, I got one for my Street Fighter fight stick unboxing, and I don't know how the guy sounded, but this is how I picture him sounding. He's like, "Oh man, that fight stick is so awesome." Oh, I was like, "Oh, you fucking suck at Street Fighter, you pussy." That's how I picture the guy saying it, but he said it like basically word for word, just like that. He's like, "Oh, that's so awesome." He's like, and then he ended it with, "You pussy." I'm like, "Do you even know how good I am or how bad I am at Street Fighter? You have no fucking idea."
Oh my god.
But whatever.
One I remember for mine was like a really random comment off like one of my old videos, which is always weird when you get like comments from like a video that's so old back in the past, and I'm like, really, dude? But it was like, I was talking about like greatest hit games, and it's like, oh, you talk so... He was mad that I didn't show the game right away. Like, I started talking about the game and I didn't show the game yet. It's like, oh, why do you take so long to show the game? I'm like, really, dude? Like, I don't understand. You're like expecting me to just show the game right away, but it's like, oh, you're so slow about talking, and you show the game like a million years later. I'm like, yeah. He's like, thanks for talking about, a video that's like a year old now.
You get those comments when you post a video, and if you ever had a video that, I don't want to say goes viral, because I associate viral with, like, millions of views, but relatively large amount of views for what your channel normally gets. Like, I had the top 10 hardest robot masters for Megaman, and, like, the number one comment on the video was, it says, like, 2 minutes, 32 seconds, skip the annoyingly pointless long intro.
Exactly.
People have no shame or anything on YouTube.
I always get I do the Quick Freeze Versus series for my channel, and I don't know why. Like I still get comments for like my earlier, like say like episode. I just got one for like episode 2, and the guy like requested like a game. Like, and I asked people to request games, and I'm like, you're watching episode 2. Why, like, why are you requesting a game on episode 2 when I got like episode like 16? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, it's kind of weird, but I appreciate the request, but it's just weird that he's watching an older video when they're not as good.
Yeah, I always find that weird.
I don't know.
So that was a good tangent.
Yeah.
That was a good tangent, so. But we have one more guy who submitted a comment and 2 questions, and this is from Knickknack. He says, hey guys, Knickknack here, and before I ask my questions, I just want to say congrats on the big 50. Thank you, Knickknack. I appreciate it. Techno, say thank you.
Thank you.
There you go.
He's got a great YouTube channel, too. Check out his YouTube channel.
What are you doing? Are you playing English cram school over there?
I know. What are you doing? No, he was on Skype, remember? I mean, not Skype. Steam.
No, I'm playing Tetris.
No, what are you...
He's doing the naked review of English cram school.
Why are you playing games during the podcast?
Dude,
Get those blocks out of there. Put the blocks down.
Okay, I'll put it down.
Come on now. You know this is the only interaction with another human you've had all day.
Oh!
It's kind of right.
Okay, I'm gonna keep reading his comment.
Yes.
He says, congrats on the big 50. What the fuck? I've been listening since day 1, and so far this would be one of my top favorite podcasts of all times. But enough of the flattery, time to ask the host something. And he writes this in parentheses, before you guys answer, read the 2 questions, and if it gets way too crazy to be asked, just skip it. Oh, we're gonna fucking answer them anyway.
Oh, we
No,
will.
we have to.
Since you listened to us since episode 1.
And he says it's his top 5 favorite podcast.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
amazing.
I don't know why we rank in that, but I'm going to say we rank episode as number 1. So, thank you. But his 2 questions, should I read both of them at the same time?
Let's just do one at a time. That way we can take them
Okay,
in.
fine. He said, first question, he says, if a video game character was able to have their own food based off them, whether it is cereal, french fries, or a fast food special at IHOP, and so forth, I'm trying to read this word for word. Which character would you choose, and what would their food item be?
I got mine. It's easy.
Don't say Sonic from
Oh
Sonic.
god.
Damn it.
Knew
Sonic's
it.
fast food joint. Very fucking creative.
No cop-out answers.
Oh, I thought it was just one food item.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I was going to say Sonic chili dogs.
That's a cop-out answer.
Sonic's footlong Cody.
Kevin,
Yeah.
Kevin's probably going to say Mega Man's E-Tank or something.
Eats
Oh,
energy
God.
drink.
You better come to me last, because I have no idea.
I got it. Kirby's bubblegum. Damn. Done and done. It's all pink.
Oh, man.
Oh. You know what? Kratos' chopped liver.
Could you really package it like that? Kratos' chopped liver.
I don't know, but I can picture on like an infomercial going, it slices, it dices.
Oh my god.
I think that'll be fucking funny as hell.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe like, yeah, I got nothing.
Oh,
No clue. I think it's weird when you, what are some game characters that have been on food items before? I don't even know.
Mario,
Except-
Link, Sonic. I don't know.
Wasn't there like Zelda cereal or something?
Yeah, Zelda and Mario cereal came in the same box.
It came in the same box?
Well, yeah, wasn't it like split down the middle? Like half of it was Mario, half
it
of
was called the Nintendo Entertainment Cereal
Oh, yeah.
or whatever, and it had Mario and Zelda.
You know what would be cool, and I'm surprised they haven't done this already, and if they have, shame on me for not knowing, but like the different colored Yoshis, they should have those like Skittles, only shaped like
Oh my
eggs.
god!
Like
Yes!
That would be awesome.
I fucking love Skittles.
That would be awesome.
True life, I love Skittles.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
Dude,
addicted
that's
to
my
Skittles.
favorite candy ever. Favorite candy.
Is it? Would you say it's your favorite candy ever of all time?
Yes.
Yes. Not chocolate. Like chocolate, it's Reese's. Totally Reese's. Fuck yeah. And then, non-chocolate Skittles.
So, you eat Reese's, but you only eat the chocolate of Reese's? And not the-
No.
Okay, I just want to make that clear, because
I'm just saying, because Skittles isn't...
Because this is what I'm picturing. You open one of those Reese's peanut butter cups, and you crack it like an egg, where only the chocolate falls off.
You like scoop out all the peanut butter.
That's stupid.
I know it's stupid, but that's how I'm picturing you doing that. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying the whole idea
I know.
is stupid.
That's like him eating a Skittle, but only eating the thin candy shell around it.
Oh my god.
That'd be so tedious.
This is the greatest episode ever. Episode 51, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So, Techno, did you answer your food question?
I don't know. God, I don't know.
Are you still going with Sonic's chili dogs?
Probably. Because
All right.
I can think of nothing else.
All right, Sonic's chili dogs. All right, his last question is, let's say a fine-ass girl, and that's his words. Let's say a fine-ass girl like Stacy Keebler or Tifa, hot decides she wants to be hammered by all three of you guys. Which
God.
Where's this going?
I'm trying not to laugh, you guys. Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
trying.
Let's say a fine-ass girl like Stacy Keebler or Tifa hot decides she wants to be hammered by all three of you guys. Which host fucks her ass? Which...
What the fuck?
Hold on. Which...
the fuck?
Let me finish.
I know, but I know the rest of the question.
Okay. Which host drills her in the other one?
Hey,
And
you can't say
which-
this. My wife's in the room, man.
That's why I said the other one.
He's censoring himself.
And which host would be the lucky one to get the sloppy BJ and have his white stuff?
I love how you're trying to censor it.
Alright, that's his question. So,
Can't breathe.
I'm actually going to refuse to answer this question.
Fine.
Well, then that means more holes for me.
There you go. You can have my... Alright, I refuse to answer this question. Techno gets 2 holes, and
I get the dig dug hole.
there you go.
Just play dig dug in like that room.
Oh my god. Okay, then I get all 3.
Alright, there you go. You lucky fucking...
Woo!
There you go, Techno. See, we're looking out for you.
So, alright, and Kevin, I'm sorry, you're married, so
Yeah.
you get nothing.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, you know.
that's a good
Moving right
question.
Fuck.
But that was all our questions, so...
What a great question to end with.
Yeah, we saved the weirdest, most disgusting, but funniest question for last. So, thank you, Nick Nack.
Well, guys, it's news time,
Yeah.
bitches. Pretty much everyone knows by now, G4 is dead. Yeah. And, I don't know if you guys ever watched G4 or what it used to be called, ZD TV or Tech TV, but I used to watch a shit ton out of Tech TV, watching like screensavers, which if you don't know what that is, it was like they would help you, like you call in and help you with your computer, or like they also had like LAN parties there, and you could, you know, get in on some LAN parties, and it was a very cool show. Yeah. So, did you guys ever watch that stuff?
No, I don't like cops.
That's all it is.
It was before cops was in that whole bullshit. They went downhill after.
I'll tell you right now, the only shows I watched on G4 were the Marvel anime cartoons that they showed about a few months ago. They did Wolverine, Iron Man, Blade, and the X-Men. Those are the only ones I watched. And the coverage they did at San Diego Comic-Con. That's the only thing I watched on that channel.
Okay, well.
Yeah,
okay.
They're done now.
Yep, they're dead. I think they're wanting to go back to the whole tech TV thing with more like computer shit and video games. You know, not cops and Ninja Warrior. But I really don't think it's gonna work because, I mean, we got the internet, and no one that's, you know, into computers like, you know, most of us. But yeah, I don't think anyone that's into computers like myself that is gonna watch a TV show about it, because we get the video game news on the internet, and so yeah.
So stop watching the internet. Watch G4.
It's not gonna be called G4.
It's a joke, man.
I don't even think I get G4, or I didn't get G4 when it was on.
Well, now you won't be able to.
Yeah, well, alright. Looks like I never knew what I was missing.
This is only for the American version of G4. Canadian viewers still has the channel, so I don't know. Damn. Like, I stopped watching G4 around 2006.
Yeah, like I said, I've only watched those anime shows in San Diego Comic-Con, that's it.
Yeah, I used to watch, in like 2002, they had Anime Unleashed, and they played a bunch of like Gungrave.
Didn't they do Cowboy Bebop?
I'm gonna say no.
Ah, okay.
Because I think, you know, that was owned by Toonami and Adult Swim.
Anime Unleashed?
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember that or not.
That's where I found Gungrave, and I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing.
Isn't it? Oh god.
I know, dude. I've talked to you, Kevin, about it, and yeah, I know. It's amazing. I love Gungrave. Yeah. And yeah, pretty much. But G4's dead. Forever.
Not to go off topic, but Kevin, I remember you doing your video on your top.
Yeah, that's
top
what
animes.
I was talking about.
And you got me to watch that. What's it called? That East of Eden.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a good one.
I know, it was short too. Like, you can watch it in one sitting almost, with the exception of the movie. But it was.
I haven't seen the movie yet. But.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. But it was one of those animes where you don't. It's not my kind of anime. Like, I didn't think I would like it, but I was like, you know, I'll give it a try, and I watched the entire thing in one sitting. It was good.
I got some new releases for September 9th to 15th, and that's Tekken Tag Tournament 2, NHL 13, NBA Baller Beats, Double Dragon Neon, and something called Trist, which I have no idea about. So,
Dude,
I
Baller
can't wait for
Beats.
Double Dragon.
Can't wait for Baller Beats.
Baller Beat!
So,
Whoa! You forgot one.
What?
What about the Kirby's Dream Collection, man?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
I got that one paid in full.
blasphemy.
yeah, me too, man. That's why I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you guys what your favorite Kirby was.
Mine is the one on the Game Boy.
Mine
No. I don't mean the game. I mean like your favorite power up. Because on Kotaku I was reading today, and they have a 20th anniversary picture, and it shows like all the different types of Kirbys on it. And
Oh, that's still easy. Mine is the one where he freezes people, the ice power.
yeah,
That's my favorite.
I've always liked Sword Kirby. It was effective.
that's a good one.
I'd probably have to say Fire.
That's a good one. I love being able to do that dash fire attack in the air.
Yep.
I've always been partial to Yo-Yo Kirby.
Yeah.
You know what's a good one too is the wheel when he turns into the wheel and just knocks everybody down. I like that one a lot too. Did you guys see that the Kirby coin on Club Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing sold out so fast, or people claimed in their coins so fast. I wasn't able to get it.
I wasn't surprised on that.
Yeah. Shame. Is that it for news, Techno?
Yes.
Awesome. I have some news stories, and the first one is a rumor.
Concrete.
Oh, you guys messed it up. All right, whatever. All right, the first one I have here is the Wii U gets dated and priced by an Amazon distributor. Now, again, this is a rumor, so I won't take this at heart. But a recent find of a supplier on Amazon.com, video products distribution, who has posted a release date and pricing for the upcoming Wii U SKUs. We don't know what the difference is between the three systems bundles, but the three SKUs are the Wii U system for $250, the Wii U system coming with something, it doesn't say, for $300, and then a Wii U with something GM for $350. Each SKU is marked for November 11th, which is a Sunday, which is usually the day Nintendo releases stuff anyway. So most likely, like this might be true, just for that fact. But the difference between each bundle is $50. It doesn't say what it comes with, but one can only assume, one bundle comes with a game, while another bundle might be additional hard drive space, but nothing has been confirmed, what's inside, and this is all just rumor as of this point. So, what do you guys think about that?
It's cheap.
Well,
It is cheap. $250 is what I paid for my 3DS. So
yeah, with the controllers, that's cheap, man.
Yeah. I think it's still weird, because that'd be like a month away, and it's like, really, Nintendo, you think people don't need to know the price of your system? That way they can start preparing to buy the system and saving up money? It's just kind of weird that they're waiting so long.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
If it is $250, that's a pretty good price.
I want to know what's in the 350 model.
Yeah, I want to know what's up with that.
A game and an extra controller, maybe more hard drive space. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do we know if it has a hard drive in it?
I thought it did. I thought it has like built in.
Oh, you're not going to have to use SD cards again, are you?
No.
I fucking hope not, because that pisses me off.
It allows you to mod it, though.
That's probably why they got rid of it.
Yeah.
Like, we're not doing that again. But yeah, I think I read somewhere as built-in hard drive, basic hard drive, like I think it's like 16 gigabytes and 32 gigabytes. Nothing big. Maybe that's what the other model is for.
So 32 gigabyte built-in hard drive. So how are you gonna be able to compete if what we're hearing is true with these large games? Like, you're not gonna be able to download very much at all.
32 gigabyte hard drive. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, if you think about it, it's not that bad, because it's not like they're Sony where they force you to install the game. You basically just play the game.
Yeah.
It's mainly for saving games, and I guess if you're going to get really hardcore into downloading, off the Wii Virtual Console, you might want more room, but... see.
Yeah, it's interesting. But my next news story is Lightning returns for Final Fantasy 13.
Yay!
And it was
Oh,
announced
good.
with a
13.3.
whole bunch of information.
Yeah.
I know, guys. We're excited. Another Final Fantasy game.
Another 13 Final Fantasy game.
Well,
I know. I actually like the Final Fantasy 13 games.
I like Lightning.
So I know you like Lightning. But yeah, Lightning returns as a main character and will be fighting alone in this new game. She's not going to be with a party at all. The TBA gauge will remain, but you will be able to freely roam around the battlefield.
Oh, thank God.
I know, it's just like your Tales of games.
Well, that's nice. You get so much more interactivity than just waiting around.
I don't know, I have to disagree. I like that waiting around.
I
I'm
don't like
a
waiting
I'm a turn-based guy.
That way, you have more control. That way, if you actually lose, it's more your fault because you screwed up.
Yeah, it's better than just mashing the A button the
Exactly.
entire time. Even though the paradigm system, in my opinion, if done slightly better, would be one of the best battle systems in any RPG. It's still very mindless if you abuse it.
Yeah.
Well, I still like the battle system in Final Fantasy 13. But, yep, like I said, you can freely roam around the battlefield with abilities assigned to different buttons. So, say, like a spell for the X button or whatever. But the plot is going to have one good, happy ending. And it's going to be designed to have multiple playthroughs, so it's going to be highly encouraged that you want to play this game over and over and over again. The world ends within 3 in-game days, which each day equaling about 2 hours of actual gameplay. So the whole game is roughly about 26 hours long. So it's kind of like, Final Fantasy 13 too, in that aspect, I guess. And the entire game, as this point, is about 30% complete and should come out sometime in 2013 for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. So yeah.
That's funny.
I just can't believe they made another 13.
I know. I was like, man, I love Lightning, and I'm glad that they're doing this, but I don't know. Did they say anything like the reasoning behind? Was this in the plan from the beginning?
I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it does seem like 13. You're like, oh, they have to make another game, but like 13-2. I don't know. It seemed like they were like trying to cater towards people, but they didn't really want to, and then now they're making another one. And I love the 13 games. I was one of the maybe like the 25% who actually really enjoyed it, but
Yes, I'm with you.
I'm ready for 15. Like I'm ready for a new cast of characters.
I'm more interested in this than 13-2 because I wanted 13-2 originally because I like Lightning, and then I found out Lightning's on the cover, but she's not even in the whole damn game unless you buy DLC, which is stupid. But that's why I'm more interested in this, is to play as Lightning, especially hearing the battle system changes. That makes me really excited.
So one character?
Yeah,
that's what it says, is Lightning returns as the main character, but she'll be fighting alone without a party.
So is it like an action RPG with an ATB gauge, or how are they going to do that?
That's what it kind of sounds like with moving around freely. And
like Nier, or something that only more turn-based? I don't know, that's weird.
Or unless, didn't they have something in 13-2 where you summon these little, kind of
like little monsters and stuff, yeah.
Could be something like that.
See, I got one more news story before I give it to you, Dan, is Halo 4 is now pissing off rabid Japanese fans.
I'm pissed.
You're not Japanese.
I told you, I play so many JRPGs, I feel Japanese.
Oh, okay. I guess that applies. But on August 24th, I'm going to get this name wrong. So Toro Kojima, the audio director for Halo 4, announced that there will be a change in the Japanese voice-over cast for the main characters of Master Chief and Cortana, while the English version voices are going to remain the same. The change was immediately met with a stream of confusion, worried, and angry tweets posted directed at Kojima and his decision. Kojima replied that the voice cast change was strongly influenced by his own feelings, which means if people play the game, they don't like it, it's strongly his fault. So, unsatisfied with his response, Japanese fans have put up an online petition to have the original voice actors brought back for the Japanese game. The Japanese Halo fanbase is just a fraction of what it is in North America, but it's still enough in the eyes of developers to warrant a Japanese voice cast version of the game and not just a subtitle version. The characters' voices and what they sound like are, what makes the characters, like, what if, like, Sonic sounded, like, all British? You just can't do that,
I'd be like, fuck!
Exactly. So this is why people in Japan are, like, pissed with the change of their voices. It's hard to say, but it doesn't make Master Chief what people see him as. So I can kind of see it, in a way.
I totally understand, because it's the same with me and Dragon Ball Z, because, or, any other anime that I first watch in English, because once I start an anime in English, I can't go to the Japanese, because I, recognize those characters with those voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get the same way in movies. When they replace the actor, it's the same character, but they replace the actor.
Yeah.
Perfect example is Rachel Dawes from the new Batman movies. She was played by Katie Holmes in the first one, and then it was somebody new in the second one. But yeah, I can totally understand what these guys, these fans in Japan are, getting all angry about. So, but that's it. That's all the news stories I have. So, what about you, Dan?
Okay, I got some new news stories regarding two popular franchises that started on the original DS. And that would be, first up is a new Professor Layton game has been announced, and it's the 6th game in the series. It's actually going to be the final Professor Layton game. They've already mentioned it. It's called Professor Layton and the Legacy of the Super Civilization. And it's been announced that they're working on it. It's in the works in Japan, and it's going to be the final installment. But I don't believe Nintendo, because they're saying it's the last Professor Layton game. What I'm thinking is, Luke has always been an apprentice for Layton, so I'm thinking they're probably going to do something with Luke coming up, maybe Professor Luke. But the other news articles regarding another popular series that started on the DS, Ace Attorney. And there's a new Ace Attorney game in the works for the 3DS. Right now it's just called Ace Attorney 5, and it's in works for Japan. It looks interesting.
Are those games, I've never played them. Like, are those games good?
It depends. I mean, it's hard to say. Do you like, kind of visual adventure games, like novel games like that?
I don't know. I want to hear the guy say objection.
Well, yeah.
That's all I want to hear.
It's a text adventure game with some light puzzle solving, so you do puzzle solving and you have to go through the cases and all that and kind of plan out what you're going to say prior to. And the Professor Layton series is just like text adventure as well, but you do a lot of puzzles along the way. So.
Yeah, the puzzles aren't too difficult, but they're some of them are pretty challenging.
Yeah, especially the math ones when they throw those in. But speaking of Final Fantasy, this is a big thing. Recently, Final Fantasy celebrated its 25th anniversary, and in Japan they announced the 25th anniversary Ultimate box set. and it's slated for release in Japan this December. And the box contains every single mainline Final Fantasy game all the way through 13. So it has Final Fantasy 1 through 13. Majority of them are on PlayStation 1. Let's see. They're all PlayStation 1 up to 9, except for, I don't know why, but for some reason Final Fantasy 3 is on the PSP. It's the only one on the PSP. But other than that, all the other ones are on the PS1. Then you got Final Fantasy X on the PS2, Final Fantasy 11 for the PS2, Final Fantasy 12 for the PS2, and then 13 for the PS3. And the extras that it comes with is a 25th anniversary video, a collection of Crystal Artworks art book, a 2-disc compilation music, Final Fantasy 25th anniversary visual stand by the actual artist, and an item code for some DLC for Final Fantasy 14. And also, yeah, pretty much it. But it's gonna cost. Get ready for this.
Yeah, $400 and something dollars.
Yeah,
I saw that.
$446 roughly in American dollars. It's 35,000 yen.
Are you serious?
35,000 yen for the box set. So if you're a Final Fantasy fan, prove it. That's what I said.
Dude,
prove it. Drop the money and prove it.
Motherfuckers.
Hold on. I am a Final Fantasy fan, and I'm saying...
I'm talking about the
fuck that.
diehard.
No, I am diehard, dude. Are you serious, dude? Fuck that shit.
There's more diehard fans who I know will be importing this, but still, that is a steep price. But it's massive.
They should what they should have done, and I know it's one thing to say it, is like, why... Like, the one on the PSP really makes me mad, but, I mean, having them all on different discs, like, why? How hard really would it have been to port them all? Like, what if you don't have a backwards compatible PS3? Like, you're pretty much fucked at that point. It's like, what's the point? Like, they should have put them all on the PS3 and maybe made it like a couple of discs.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me, though. But yeah, it's still pretty cool.
The problem with putting them all on the PS3, though, is then you're going to get, like, rabid Final Fantasy fans being like, why can't you make, like, you know, a remake of Final Fantasy VII for the PS3? You know, like...
Yeah, but they're still going to buy it.
Yeah, they are still going to buy it, but you're going to get a lot of angry people, though, too. I don't know, it's just...
That's Final Fantasy fans. You're going to get angry Final Fantasy fans no matter what they do.
Yeah, it's a lot of discs. I went through a list and I'm like, PSP, like that would just sit out. Like, Final Fantasy 3 for the PSP, like really, you can't put that on a PS1 disc?
That seems to sound weird, because like, PSP had Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 4.
Well, for
at least
here,
that,
in the States.
Yeah, for here, yeah.
This is
Why was Japan had 3? Okay.
Yeah, this is Japan only.
Wow.
And all the other games, like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, those are like the original ones, so they're all going to come on the PS1, but like on 4 discs for each, so just like the old school days.
Where you could fit all 3 of those games
on like a PS2 disc, so it doesn't make
or like on a PS3 disc.
Yeah, like probably. It's weird. It's a weird choice to kind of do that, but yeah, I know there's gonna be some diehard fans buying that. They have a picture too. If you go to Silicon Era, they have a really good collection of images detailing like everything about the box set. Like, so the main thing I really like is the damn art stand with the art print from the artist. It's absolutely gorgeous. But other than that, no, 450, no, it's crazy.
Wow.
But my last news article is regarding a new feature on Steam, and it's kind of been a hot topic.
Yeah.
Be quiet. It's kind of been a hot topic, and that is the Steam Greenlight feature, as they call it. And the news article is Steam has recently placed fees now. Originally, if you don't know what Greenlight feature is, basically it's a new way for like indie publishers or just people who want to make games to kind of like throw them up on Steam, and then the community can like thumb them up, and like the games that get the most thumbs up will eventually come out on Steam for like an actual release. So it's a helpful way to get some more indie games exposure on Steam. But a problem they ran into really fast within the first couple of days of it was quality control. Like, people were just putting up pure garbage, almost like the indie marketplace on the Xbox 360. So what they did is they implemented a feature now, and it's a $100 fee to submit like a title on the Steam Greenlight. So basically they're just trying to, the main reason they say is they're really just trying to combat quality control. They don't want just pure garbage showing up there. And, you know, so if you're really committed to getting your game out there and getting it possibly out on Steam for actual release, you have to be willing to drop $100 for a fee. And that's just for one game, so just one game. Like, if you know the indie marketplace, like, the reason it's kind of like rampant with like just garbage sometimes is because people can buy just like a license for it. It's like $100 for a developer license for indie marketplace, and all you need to do is buy the $100 license. You can put up as many games as you want within the year. So that's why it kind of runs rapid with, you know, just garbage games. But this is just $100 for one game. So, and it's already become a hot topic. Like, you know, these indie developers have a lot to deal with already. Now they have to pay $100, and that's not guaranteeing the game will actually get released. That's just getting it out there for exposure. But at the same time, if the game actually comes out, even if it comes out as like a $3 game for Steam, you're going to make back that money instantly. It's going to be real quick. And I think if you're really committed to an idea and really committed to your game, you should be willing to drop at least $100.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think it's just brilliant to combat the, you know, quality control. That way it's just, you know, some guaranteed quality games that could come out. It's
there can be a lot of like even on the indie marketplace though, like on Xbox Live, like there's a lot of stuff that I siphon through, and it's like, oh man, this is crap, this is crap, this is crap, and then you get tired of searching for like a good game. But every once in a while, you do find that really good one. You just wish they could filter it better.
Yeah. There are good. Trust me, I love the indie marketplace. There's a lot of good games, and I picked out, like you said, I had to dig through all the crap to pick out the real gems. But Steam's basically trying to prevent that from happening with this kind of feature. Some of the top games are like Slender Source, like they want a source mod for Slender, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Play multiplayer and stuff like that. You got Octodad, which I played Octodad actually. You should do yourself a favor and look up this game called Octodad. It is bizarre as all hell. Like, I cannot explain the controls to you. They have the most bizarre controls for a video game ever. But you play as an octopus, so who's a dad, and he has to run errands, but I can't describe it. Like, you have to play the game. I think you can download it for free. I'm sure if you look up Octodad. It was made by a university, some kids at a university for like a game class, and it's bizarre. Like, you have to move each tentacle separately, so like it's just bizarre how it like works and all that. So look it up.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
It's bizarre. Like, I played it, I'm like, I couldn't take more than like, you know, a couple of minutes because I'm like, the controls were just so weird.
Wow.
But yeah, that's a cool feature. You know, I'm excited for Greenlight. It could a lot more potential for more indie exposure on Steam. But that is actually all my news. So yeah.
Well, guys, you know what time it is?
No.
No.
It's time for Cliva's Little Trivia.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
No.
You guys excited?
No.
A little.
Well, fuck you, Dan.
I'm kidding.
Alright, well...
What's our buzzing word?
Hold on, dude. Hold on. Alright, well, okay. Our buzzing word is nothing, because I changed the rules.
Okay.
Oh boy. Changing the rules.
To stop the Googler,
Oh my god.
I've changed the game.
Fuck this.
Okay. This is how the game is going to work. Okay, I picked 15 platformer games, and I assigned them a number 1 through 15.
Yeah.
Say I pick Techno, and he says, Techno, pick a number. He picks 5, okay? Well, that number goes with the game. Now, I'm going to give you 5 clues that you know, you have to guess the franchise that game belongs to. Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the point system, this is how it works. I'm going to give you 2 clues. If you can guess the game with 2 clues, I'll give you 3 points. If you need 2 additional clues, you're only going to receive 2 points. If you need all 5 clues, you're only going to get 1 point. Okay?
Sounds good.
If you are unable to answer the question, if you are unable to guess the game correctly, or you don't know it, you lose 1 point. Okay?
It's harsh. I like it.
Man, that's not very nice.
Well, no,
This is like hardcore.
I'm stopping the Googler.
I don't fucking Google!
Okay.
Why are you so defensive?
I know. Why are you so defensive? Come on.
Because
Shut Google down. You won't need it.
I'm watching this Octodad.
He's getting big. Bing.com.
All right. Well, we're gonna let our guests go first. So, Kevin, pick a number 1 through 15.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to go with my lucky number of 4.
4.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it! I was gonna fucking choose that.
Okay. Here's the first 2 clues.
Okay.
Candle and bat.
The Legend of Zelda? Oh, the Link's Adventure.
No. You lose that point. So you're at -1. The game was Castlevania.
I knew it!
Wait, what were they? What were the items?
Bat and candle.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even hear you say bat. I just heard candle.
Alright, well, it's
Oh,
Castlevania.
this game's stupid.
It's rigged.
Thanks. Alright, Techno, pick a number.
7.
7. Okay, your first 2 clues are magic ring and blue hat. Now, if you need
Fuck.
let me know if you need additional clues.
Oh, that's a Klonoa.
You are correct for 3 points.
Boom.
Wow. Good job, Tech. I didn't think you got that.
Okay.
Oh, I've hung out with Pete enough times.
I just gave the points to Dan for some reason.
Good, man.
Alright. Dan, pick a number.
Lucky number 13.
13,
Yes.
alright. Your clues are wood
What?
and password grid.
What?
Fuck.
That's
Wait,
like,
what?
Good old lucky number 13 fucking me in the ass.
Do you need
Patchwork grid?
password grid and wood?
Password, grid, and wood. Yeah, I need
Wood.
more on that.
Okay.
There's no way.
Your next clues are devil and canceled.
Devil and cancel. So wait, we got wood, password grid, devil, and cancel. Holy hell. Give me the last one. I have no fucking idea where this is going.
Mad scientist.
Oh my god. I didn't know what you were saying. I was like, canceled. And I was like, oh. Okay.
God damn it. So we got mad scientist.
You got wood, devil, mad scientist, password grid, and canceled.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Crash Bandicoot.
The game was Mega Man.
No, see, I don't know Mega Man. I don't like Mega Man.
Well, you said canceled, and I'm like, what are you talking? What do you mean by canceled?
Mega Man Legends 3 was canceled.
Oh, but Mega Man
Oh.
Legends 3 wasn't it's not a platforming game.
Yeah, but these are franchises.
Oh!
I'm not doing
fuck.
specific games. I'm doing
I
franchises.
didn't see that. I wasn't listening to the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, neither was I. We never did.
All right.
All
all
right,
good.
Kevin, it's your turn. Pick a number.
Let's go with number 1.
Number 1. Okay, your clues are robots and gems.
Robots and gems.
Yeah.
Gems. Gems vice crystals. Let's go with another clue.
Okay, your next 2 clues are Caterkiller and Special Stage.
Oh! I fucking know. God damn it.
Don't say it, Techno.
I know.
What the hell is a carrot killer?
A Caterkiller.
Caterpillar.
Oh!
Do you need the last clue or you got it?
cat. You're saying like caterpillar, only caterpillar?
Correct. Cater killer.
Fucking Sonic.
Correct.
Woohoo!
I'm like thinking like, what's a carrot killer? I'm like, I don't even know what you're saying.
All right, so Techno, it's your turn. Pick a number.
What was the numbers already?
4, 7, 13, and 1 have already been said.
I'm gonna go with 3.
3, okay, your clues are skateboard and tomahawk.
Oh, fuck me. God damn it.
Oh, Wonder Boy.
You are wrong.
Boom!
Damn it.
Franchise was Adventure Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, go figure.
All right, Dan, your turn.
6.
Sex.
6, okay, your clues are...
Sex, yes, please.
Okay, your clues are duo
Mhm.
and spin attack.
Duo and spin attack. Sounds familiar. Give me more clues.
Racing and sage.
Sage?
Sage, like S-A-G-E.
Duo, spin attack,
Oh, god damn it.
racing and sage.
These are platforming games, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Final clue, Adam.
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation.
Yep.
Duo, spin attack, racing and sage. Oh, fuck. Is it Jack and Daxter?
You are correct, sir.
Oh my
Yes.
god. I just think of Jack's Racing, like that Jack's X Racing. I'm like, yeah. Because he said PS2, and I was trying to think of a duo, racing.
All right. Kevin, your turn.
All right. Did anyone say 15 yet?
No.
Let's go with 15.
All right. Your clues are red tie and bad rap.
Oh my god.
Wait, bad rap?
Bad rap. Like, rapping music.
Oh god, I know. It just hit me as soon as
Yep.
Talking about Donkey Kong?
You are correct, sir.
I'm thinking of the Donkey Kong rap right now. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Techno, your turn. Pick a number.
12.
12. Okay. Your clues are puzzle piece, treasure trove cove.
Oh, you
Oh my god. Oh my god. I am...
I'm gonna kill you if you don't get this.
Yeah,
right.
I should be fucking killed, murdered, just... I know... Oh my god.
Do you need more clues?
What was the first one?
Puzzle piece.
Puzzle piece. Oh my god.
Need more clues?
Yes.
Witch doctor and bird.
Yeah, fucking, which... Crash Bandicoot?
You are wrong.
Yeah,
Banjo-Kazooie, man.
Banjo.
Oh, see, I wasn't a fucking 64 kid, but the witch doctor kind of threw me off.
The last clue was yellow shorts. Okay, Dan, your turn. Pick a number.
11 hasn't been picked yet.
Right. Okay. Okay, your clues are vulgar and pile of poo.
Oh, easy.
Conquer.
You got it correct, sir.
Yeah. Love that little squirrel.
Okay. Kevin, your turn.
I don't even know what numbers
Okay.
haven't been.
What's said so far is 4, 7, 13, 1, 6, 15, 12, and 11.
2.
2? Okay. Okay, your clues are 3DO and glasses. Sunglasses.
Oh god. I know this one.
No idea.
Oh my god.
3
3DO and sunglasses.
Oh, Gex.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
Oh!
Good old Gex.
Okay. Techno, your turn. Say a number. You could say 5, 8, 9, 10.
8.
8, okay. 8, your clues are dinosaur and hammer.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur and hammer.
More
Super
clues?
Mario?
You got it correct, sir.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Oh, dinosaur. Yeah, okay.
Thinking Yoshi. The other clues were peace flags, sport games, and PETA.
Peter. Peter.
All right, Dan, your turn. Pick a number.
5. Go 5.
5 has not been said. Okay. 5, your clues are burlap and community.
Wait, what? Burlap? Oh, Little Big Planet.
You are correct, sir.
I think it's that one.
Kevin, go
All
for
right.
it.
Well, since there's only 3 numbers left, I'll go with one of the last 3. I don't even care. I can't keep track of the numbers.
All right, we'll go with 10. Okay, your clues are sand and hourglass.
Now, before I say this, Prince of Persia.
You are correct, sir.
I'm like, there's nothing else it could be.
All right, Techno, your turn. You could either say 14 or 9.
I'm going to go with 14.
All right, your clues are spicy meat and big head.
What the fuck?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
That's spicy.
Spicy meat and big head. Spicy meat. I'm going to need another.
This sounds
Okay, your other clues are PC Genshin
What?
and Stone Age.
Oh, God.
Oh, bonk.
Bonk is correct.
Oh, spicy meat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Dan, since the last one
No,
is
I want
nine-
to choose. I choose
Fine,
that.
choose. All right, choose. Okay,
Choose me.
whip and snot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. If you don't get this, Dan,
There's a burger
I'm
man.
going to... Nope.
What?
Booger Man.
The game was Earthworm Jim.
Oh.
That was a good guess, though.
No, see, I wasn't thinking. Snot. I don't remember Snot.
Snot was in the second game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I only played the first one. And that's the only one I cared for.
The other clues were going to be groovy, suit, and laser gun.
Groovy.
Groovy! Okay, Dan, you have 5 points. Techno, you have 6 points.
Oh, my God.
Don't cheer. Kevin has 10 points.
Woo! I won!
All right.
You rock! Woohoo!
Woo!
I was off
Congrats.
to a terrible start, too.
I know, yeah. But congrats, you win. You get the final prize, and that's a awesome big giant hug from Techno.
Oh, come here, big guy.
Come on,
Come on, bring it in. Explosions.
explosion.
Seem-
That is so cute.
Wait, so you guys always do a trivia, so who's going to pick the topic for next week?
You do. You
Can I
go.
just pick it and tell you guys what it is later so I don't spoil it for next week?
Well, next week's our live episode, so...
Oh!
Yeah, just so you guys know, we might as well announce it now, is next week, Friday, at, what time, 10 o'clock Eastern?
Yeah.
We're going to go live for our episode 52. So if you guys can join us, please join us on Twitch TV.
Yes.
So,
We'll provide the link.
yeah, we'll provide the link below, yes, correctly. So, yeah, you get to pick the theme for next week.
Sounds good.
Alright, so just let me know later.
Okay, so it's that time of the podcast. We're going to talk about some games we've been playing recently. So I'm going to let Kevin go first. Kevin, what have you been playing recently?
Oh, man, you put me on the
I
spot.
have to. Right on the spot.
Well, I actually haven't been playing a whole lot recently. I've been kind of busy with work and everything going on and, getting those videos out. But I have recently played on the 360 Persona 4 Arena, and I had a lot of fun playing that game. Like me, my history with fighting games, I'm not really... I love fighting games. I think they're awesome, but I'm terrible at them.
Yeah, same here.
I'm like the first one to admit that, but I usually buy them. I'm like, man, these are so much fun, and I actually was surprised. I wasn't terrible at this game. I played online a couple times. I don't know, and it was like 15-3 or something like that. So I considered that a small victory. But yeah, I really enjoy the game. I like the wide variety of moves that you can use in the game, and I'm just happy to see a Persona fighting game. I never thought I'd see that ever. So
yeah.
Now they just have to, get ready and make a Super Mario fighting game. Oh wait, did they already do that?
I guess we can Smash Brothers.
I'm just joking. No, but I played that. One game I was really behind the loop on was The Force Unleashed. I actually never played it when it came out, and I really like Star Wars, so I started playing that a little bit. It's really fun. You guys have played Force Unleashed, right?
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's like all the different attacks you can use and stuff, and using the Force. Like it's probably the best I've ever seen in a game that it actually lets you do that. So that's pretty cool. And I've been playing quite a few retro things and whatnot, and just trying to go back into playing more retro stuff. Maybe hit up some old RPGs on the Super Nintendo that I never got a chance to play, or maybe go back and play some that I'm pretty fond of. Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy 2 and 3, and Earthbound. So yeah, not a whole lot, but I've been browsing for Mega Man videos for this new Mega Man Universe game. So
Awesome.
Cool.
Unlimited Universe. What's it called? Cliva?
The new one for the ISO?
No, the one the fan made one.
Fan-made one?
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, well, now I just dropped the ball. Yeah, there's a fan-made Mega Man game that's supposed to come out. He has basically like a press kit, and then he is also going to try and somehow release it on some physical form. So I'll have to send you.
This is the first I'm hearing about it.
I'll have to send you the link, but
Cause the only like homebrew game that I heard of is Mega Man Ultra, and that's just like a hacked version of Mega Man 2, which is extremely hard. But I've never, I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me send you the link so you can watch this when everybody else is talking here. But yeah, that's everything I've been playing. How about you there, Mr. Techno Squeeze?
Squeeze, he remembers.
Squeeze.
Damn it. Well, since PAX Prime was last weekend, I bought Dragon Quest 6 on a DS and took that with me, played some of that, played some Mario Kart 7, and I also brought my my PSP and played Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles. I was trying to remember the name. And also been I bought Street Fighter 4 or Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition on PS3. Been playing some of that.
Yeah, I've been watching you play a lot of that. Jesus.
How are you watching me?
Well, I've been playing PS3 a lot. No, I've been playing PS3 a lot, and that's what he's playing. That's what it tells me he's playing.
Oh.
I'm not stalking you.
Yeah, that's what you always say. But I did buy some Dreamcast games at PAX, and I bought Mars Matrix, and that's a hard game, as hard as hell. And I also bought Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Resident Evil.
Yes.
Yeah, great game. Been playing, getting into that, and I think that's it.
Cool.
So, who's next?
I'll go.
Yes.
All right.
Go.
Well, since I don't know, we were off last week, it kind of gave me a good time to play an RPG, and Dan suggested last story, but funny story with that is I didn't have any batteries for my Wii. It's kind of too lazy to go to the store and get some, even though it's a 5-minute walk. So I popped in Tales of Vesperia, and I gotta say, it's a hell of a lot better than Tales of the Abyss, and I was so happy about that. But you've heard Dan and Techno talk about this game before. My opinion is it's an okay RPG. Like it's not the greatest RPG, but it's not bad either. It's okay to me. I like the characters a lot. I really love the art style.
The art style's gorgeous.
But the only thing I don't like about the game is mainly the battle.
That's
style.
the best part, man.
No way, dude.
I know how you like your games. You like turn-based, but that really isn't practical anymore. It's just not a practical system. That's why they don't use it anymore.
No, let me tell you how I fought these battles, okay? I start a battle, and I start mashing the B button, which is basically you're just slash. And then from time to time, I would hit forward and A, and it would do this dragon... I forget the move, Dragon Spawn, something like that. And that's it. I would just keep hitting like BB forward A, BB forward A, and I would win these battles every single time. So I think the battle system is broken in this game.
No, dude. I can tell you right now, trust me, I played the game. I can tell you right now, if that's all the moves you did, I think you missed the critical part of the game because you can have up to 8 different types of moves. You learn lots of moves in the game.
I definitely know. Man.
But if you're saying you beat like all the bosses and all that doing that, I can guarantee that's completely not accurate.
I beat all the bosses like that. I'm telling you,
you must have been on easy mode or something.
Nope, normal, dude. I'm not trying to, I'm just saying how it is, man. I beat all the bosses just like that. Like, occasionally, from time to time, I would do that overbreak move. I would hit I would hit up in A to do, he shot, like, some sort of fireball. Azurus Burst or something like that. But, yeah, dude, I'll tell you right now, the whole battle system was just AA forward and... Or BB forward and A.
I don't know.
That was the entire battle.
But
okay, this is just personal opinion then. Okay, so yeah,
I don't get it. Like I played the game.
I know you played the game. That's why I don't understand why you're trying to sell me on the battle system. But no, but anyway, that's how I played the game. Is just mashing the B button, occasionally hit A, and I beat all the battles. I did lose some battles, I'll give you that. Some battles were kind of tough, and I did have to run around the arena a few times to get behind them. But yeah, I'm sorry, dude. The whole battle system's kind of broken.
No,
but like I said, dude, like I like the story, I like the characters, I like the visual art style. A lot better than Tales of the Abyss, but all in all, my personal opinion, it was an okay RPG. Not the greatest. But it wasn't bad either.
In the defense of the battle system, when you say broken will refer to unplayable, basically. Like, it's not playable. It's playable, that's what I'm defending. It's a great system, it works.
It is playable, but I'm saying broken because half the time I could turn around and I can watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, whatever. I don't get that.
Okay, I'm not trying to piss you off or anything. I'm just saying how I played it. But it was an okay RPG. But the next game I played is I've been seeing this game like in stores all the time, and I really didn't want to buy this game, but every time I saw it, I wanted to buy this game, and that was New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Okay.
Now I know buying this game, I know exactly what it is. It's just going to be another New Super Mario 2D platformer game, and that's exactly what it is. Nothing's changed in it. The only thing that's going to gets you to play more and more of it is collecting of the coins. It's a very short game, beat it in like 4 to 5 hours. The replayability is only collecting the coins. Collecting 1 million coins is actually quite easier than it sounds, especially in the coin rush mode. But it's an okay game. It's your typical new Super Mario Brothers game. Nothing special, nothing new. But yeah, it's an okay game. But I really wouldn't recommend it though. And the next game, this is the game that I was talking about earlier when I was watching a YouTube video. I was watching Pete Dorr, and this game is called the Gianna Sisters DS. Mm-hmm. Now, originally I heard about this game. They're actually starting a Kickstarter's over, but they were doing a Kickstarter for the PC version of the game, a newer game with new visuals where you actually switch between the two sisters. Yeah, it looks amazing, and I was very interested in the game before watching Pete's video. But when I saw Pete's video, I did more research on the Gianna Sisters, and I found out there was a DS game that was only released in Australia and eventually came to the United States. So I picked this game up, and if you guys have never, first playing this game for the very first time, it's a strict Super Mario Brothers ripoff.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's the only thing that's different is how the main character look and how the monsters look. It's a complete ripoff, but it was really fun. I actually did enjoy it. There are a few power-ups, and there was one power-up in the game where it's like a red orb, and you change from the good blonde sister to the more punkish red-haired sister. But if you compare it to Super Mario Bros., it's the same thing as getting the mushroom. But it's okay. The punk sister can actually shoot fireballs, where if you compare it to Super Mario Bros., it's just like getting the fire flower. But it's an okay game. I don't really recommend it because you can just play Super Mario Bros., but it's an okay game. But the last and final game, which I just beat before recording this podcast, which is Heavy Rain for the PlayStation 3. This game, dude, this game was, oh my god, this game is addicting and fun as hell. And I played this game, and I want to I could give away the ending, I guess. But there's multiple different endings in this game, and the ending I got, very surprising. I couldn't believe who the origami killer was, and I was just like, are you serious? I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed the killer. I really wouldn't. And when I beat the game, I want to go back and maybe play it again. Do different choices. Some people died during my playthrough that I want lived. Some people lived that I wanted to, die. I didn't want to see them again. But it's a fantastic game. The visuals are awesome. The rain effects when you pause the screen, dude, I could have that as my screensaver all day. It was just the raindrops. You know what I'm talking about? But the only thing I didn't like about the game is the actual children's voices. I thought they were a little stale. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but they were just like, "All right, Dad, I'll go to bed." Just
all
like
children are, man.
Well, they just seemed kind of flat and a little outplaced. But overall, fantastic game. Highly recommend. Highly recommend you guys play it a couple times. Great game. But that's all I've been playing. I didn't know. I actually did not play with the Move. I played it with the normal controller. But
yeah, but from what I hear, people say it's a different experience actually if you play with the Move.
Oh yeah, I actually posted a comment on Facebook that I beat this game and it was fantastic. And the Sainted Magnus show, so dude, you got to play it with the Move. And I would if I had one.
And no one has one.
Yeah.
I didn't buy one.
Yeah, neither did I. So, but yeah, that's it. So, what about you, Dan?
Well, I've been playing quite a bit more of The Last Story. I think I'm 15 hours into that. I like it. I like the story aspect, but the battle mechanics are really starting to wear thin on me. My biggest issue,
right?
Yes, my biggest issue is I've never been a fan of auto attack systems, and it seems like so many times I get trapped in a cramped corner or something. I'll just be constantly fighting the guy. I'm like, no, stop fighting. I want to get to that guy who's dead over there. No, stop. It's just aggravating at times, but when it actually works, it's okay, but it's not the most perfect battle system. but the story and all the charm of it, like, I spent like the last, like before I was playing it, before we did the podcast, I spent the last hour literally trying to get all the women that I could in the town because you could talk to this fortune teller and she's like, do you want to talk about like, I think it's like your future, or then you could talk about love. And basically what it is you talk to these women like on this balcony, and you can get like all these women to just be obsessed with you. So you'll walk into the bar and all these women are just like clamoring over Zell. It's pretty funny. And like there's options to have like fireworks, and I'm like shooting fireworks in the sky. It's just, a lot of charm there, but the battle system is something. And I played 2 new 360 RPGs, kind of just tried them out. These were 2 RPGs actually have been out there for a while on 360. One of those is called Spectral Force 3, and this is a tactical strategy role-playing game. And it was kind of a big deal because it claims to be like the first true SRPG for the 360. And it's really early, it's not that great, it's got a lot of flaws, and it's just kind of weird and not so refined, I guess you could say. There's a lot of issues with the game, but yeah. And I had a lot of issues too, where like for some reason like I'd play some of it and I'd get to the town and audio would stop, like completely, like I would get no music, no talking, no sound effects. It was really weird. And I played another game I wanted called Magna Carta 2. This is, anyone who know Magna Carta, the first one came out on the PS2. It's called like Tears of Blood or something. It's an action RPG by Bandai Namco. And it's got a great art style, like visually it's got an interesting art style. And the combat is okay from what I played so far. It's just basic action RPG affair, but nothing too special there. And the story so far is okay. And like Kevin, I've been playing some Persona 4 Arena. I just love to casually pick up Persona 4 Arena and just play. A lot of fun on that. Yeah.
What do you have it for?
PS3, which, yeah, you don't want to try it online on the PS3 because that's where all the Japanese people are.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? On the 360, I stand a chance.
Yeah, the PS3, man, you get all the top-tier players. It's pretty crazy. This game I've been playing quite a bit. Last weekend, actually, I picked it up for, like, dirt cheap. But that's White Knight Chronicles International Edition. And it's a game, RPG by Level 5. And it's MMO-style RPG, basically. It reminds me of Xenoblade, so you can imagine, like, Xenoblade and how the battle system works in that. It's very similar in White Knight Chronicles. You go around, and it's actually single-player for the most part, which originally I thought it was, like, completely online, but no, it's single player for the most part, and you have the choice to do some of these quests like online with other people. Not too bad, but not too great either. And another game on the PSP, I wanted to play like really over the top Japanese music rhythm game, and I played a series called DJ Max, and it's a good music rhythm game. It's like really over the top Japanese music rhythm game. You hit these buttons, like these left, up, triangle, circle on the PSP, and that's how you play it. Weird choice of music. Oh god. And what else? And just before this, I played some Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass on the DS, because I got it for really cheap. And it's not too bad. I'm not a fan of that you have to like use the touchscreen to move around. I've never liked that, but everything else seems really good. And this game I want to recommend if you like The Binding of Isaac or Super Meat Boy. It's not necessarily a game, it's kind of like a, how would you say, like a portfolio of an artist's work. But it's called The Basement Collection. It came out on Steam for like $4. But it's the creator of Super Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac, and it has a collection of like all the games he's made over the past years, like these small flash games that he made. Like it has the prototype version of a Super Meat Boy when it was just called Meat Boy. And it's got just like, I think it's 9 games, but there's a game on there called Ether, and Ether is bizarre. Like, you go to these planets and try and help these planets solve issues, but you manipulate gravity and stuff. It's just really bizarre game. And there's another game on there, a platformer called Time Fuck, and Time Fuck's interesting because it's a brutally hard platformer too. It reminds me of what would kind of be Super Meat Boy, but you have to manipulate like layers and switching between like different layers. It's really interesting, but gets really hard later on. And a couple other Steam games, Adventures of Shuggy, which is a little, lighthearted platformer where you have to collect all these gems in the level, but it's part puzzle platformer too, because you can it depends on the level. Sometimes you can rotate the world or, have multiple Shuggies in the area. It's just really interesting. And this game is I picked it up for dirt cheap off Steam. It's called Waveforms, and it's a rhythm game where it's like a waveform, it's just like a typical wave line. You play with a mouse and you drag up to increase the wave lengths, the pitch of them, and drag down to decrease them and flatten them out, and drag left and right to kind of widen them. So it's really interesting. You have to look it up, but if you like music rhythm games, that's a unique one to say the least. And that's actually it.
Cool deal.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Way to contribute. Cool. So that was episode 51?
Yep.
Happy 1-year anniversary.
Yay!
Yay!
So, Kevin, thanks for being on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Anytime. It was a good time. We talked about some games and some non-gaming stuff, like some random, sexually explicit material that we weren't expecting. But
Mysterious holes.
I got to piss off Dan.
Exactly. Cliva apparently doesn't like good RPGs, but whatever.
Oh!
No, but honestly, it's coming from a guy who's played hundreds of RPGs, and I look for really particular stuff. For me, Verperia had a majority of it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I enjoyed it. Okay, that's the plus. So.
And that's good. That's what you should get out of RPG.
Now, Techno hasn't beat the game.
I know, that's where I give you more credit. It's you actually finished the game. Look at Techno over here.
Techno finished the game.
Doesn't even finish it.
Kevin, have you finished it?
Yeah, I actually have.
Oh, see, there you go.
It's very good.
Techno, what's your excuse?
Yeah.
I've been playing. I've been at PAX, okay?
Dude, you started playing Tales of Vesperia months ago.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Clive. They started playing the game for the past couple of weeks and beat it already.
Yeah.
Get on
it. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It's good being on, and anytime you guys. I'm happy to get the trivia victory, bringing it home. Bringing it home for the guests.
Dethrone the Googler.
Yeah, you're actually the first guest to win on trivia.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
We did it before, but none of the guests have actually won the trivia.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Like Golden Mega Buster or something.
Hey, check out that video I sent you.
I did.
My God, it's so good. Sorry.
I will after the podcast, but yeah, as we have a huge announcement, right, guys? We already talked about.
Yeah, briefly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Techno, why don't you tell it, give it away.
Dude, episode 52. Be there on our Twitch page, or I'm gonna break your kneecaps with this Wendy's cup.
God, is it full or empty?
It's
Partially
it's halfway. It's halfway.
Techno, I have a question for you.
Yes.
When is this live episode?
It is Friday around 9 o'clock Central.
10 Eastern.
And 10 Eastern, and I don't know Pacific. I'm guessing that's
7 Pacific.
7.
Yeah, 7. Jesus.
7 Jesus.
7 Jesus.
Yeah, so guys, if you guys are listening to this, come in and listen. We would appreciate it. We're going to take, people can call in, ask questions, comments, tell us what they like about the show, tell us what they hate about the show. Techno.
Oh, come on.
No, but yeah, join us next week. So
Yeah.
that's it. Everyone say goodbye. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Good night, Cliva.
Good night, Kevin.
Good night. Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
Techno.
Night, John boy.
Good night,
Techno,
Danny.
get your hand off my leg.
Techno, I told you we're not sleeping in the same bed. Okay.